Welcome back once again, YouTubers, to our WWE vlog in HD, of course, with me, Mr. Parkin, Daniel Parkin, and this guy sitting next to me. He is the legendary NJ.
What's up?
God, I've missed you doing that, NJ. Today we're going to be talking about some stuff we haven't really talked much about before, but you'll find that after you subscribe to us, as NJ is showing you, when you like our video and comment your thoughts on what we're talking about down below.
And you can contact us in the links in the description box below.
Click those links, people. You can get us on Facebook, Twitter, and Skype. There you go. Chat to us. All right then. So basically, the announcement is that we're gonna be kind of branching out into more wrestling-related promotions. Like we've been mainly WWE focused since we've started, as many of our subscribers will know. So what we're going to do now is we're going to kind of branch out a little bit into TNA and a little bit of indies wrestling, just to, so we get a bigger perspective of the wrestling industry as it is,
Because at first I was like, TNA, do we really want to talk about that? Because obviously how awful it is.
Well, we've seen how awful it is, yeah.
And I'm just thinking, then after time went on, we got talking, just thinking, why not give it a chance? Give it because there's people out there that like TNA, and I just thought if we start talking about it, it'll get you interested in our videos.
And of course, a bit of Ring of Honor as well, doesn't it? It goes very far.
That's true.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to be talking about today, Ring of Honor, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay, so we've seen today the news that that we saw last year that Ring of Honor, its TV deal fell through, and it wasn't really focused too much on TV anymore, which meant that it was, I think, restricted to internet pay-per-views and stuff. But recently, we've heard the news that Ring of Honor has been bought by Sinclair Broadcasting Group, which is going to broadcast it to some TV channels, I believe, which can only really be a good thing, can't it?
Because we see some videos of Ring of Honor and that, and we've seen how great the wrestling was in it, and I'm just thinking to have that on TV would do awesome for the people who have grew up watching that.
Yeah, and not only is it good for the hardcore ROH fans, which there are a lot of, you can tell by the chants and the damn videos that we've been watching, right?
Yeah, that's right.
It's great for new people like us because it means there's easier access to it. We couldn't really get too much access to Ring of Honor wrestling, even though in the past I know I've tried a little bit to try and watch Ring of Honor. More so lately though, and it's just better for people like us who are trying to get into it. It's just easier access, isn't it?
It is. And some of the things we've seen on Ring of Honor, from what we've seen the old WWE wrestlers who started,
Shelton Benjamin,
and then growing into it. So that was kind of good. But this, I think, when we get to see it now, I think we'll see a lot more wrestlers and how different it compares to TNA and WWE.
Especially in Ring of Honor, when you have a lot of young talent such as Roderick Strong, you even have people like Christopher Daniels in there who can do a great job of legendary wrestler in like TNA and Ring of Honor, of course. I think the most important thing for this is that it provides not competition necessarily, but an alternative for people who want to watch proper wrestling rather than more entertainment, which is what TNA and WWE seem to be doing at the moment.
And sadly, going back to what you said, I think it is going to become competition, not like battle between the thing, but I think they'll notice that we're doing entertainment, they're doing wrestling, and they're doing awful.
And it'll oh, let's not quite go on to that yet. Save that for another video. All right, okay. So I've lost my trail of thought. What I was going to say, but oh well. But yeah, I mean, it's just better for the wrestling business as a whole. Like you said, it brings more people to watch it. There's more competition. At the moment, WWE are going through this entertainment stage, which it gets a little bit dull. I mean, I don't know about you, but I mean, I know you're very entertained by WWE, but me, it's kind of starting to rub down on me a little bit. So I mean, to see a little bit of proper wrestling is kind of good, and to know that I can see it now a lot easier is kind of encouraging for me, even if it's not worldwide.
Well, with me, with WWE, I've loved it since I first started watching it. Even though it's changing now, my heart's still there watching it and that. With Ring of Honor, it's so different. It's going to probably get me hooked quite quickly.
Oh yeah, it's got me hooked. So, I mean, I've watched a couple of events now, and I'm amazed at some of the stuff. I mean, it's so different to WWE and what they do, and it's so much more wrestling focused. And that's sometimes a good thing, especially for people who want to focus more on wrestling rather than especially TNA that do tons of promos and stuff, even though they say that wrestling matters now, which it doesn't.
No, but like we said what we think of Ring of Honor, there's so much more we can say, but we haven't started watching it properly yet.
We are first time watchers, but we're going to try and get into it, and as we learn more about it, you'll probably see better quality opinions and stuff from us about it. But at the moment, we're first time watchers, so at the moment it's not going to be the best commentary from us, but we just want to give our opinions on Ring of Honor getting a TV deal finally after it fell through last year.
That's true.
Pretty much. No doubt we'll be just discussing TNA in very big depth once we get to it.
That's true.
Anyway, is there anything else you think we should talk about?
Not for the moment, no. Not at the moment.
Those Ring of Honor shows are fucking awesome, though, weren't they?
They were
Oh
very
my
good.
God, half an hour, 20-minute matches and tag team matches. You don't get much of that in WWE.
Ah, tag teams were great.
Yeah, they were, especially the world's greatest tag team.
That's true.
Yes. All right then. That has been our thoughts on I say the issue. It's not. It's actually a great thing. That is our thoughts on Ring of Honor getting a television deal with the Sinclair Broadcasting Group. I keep saying broadcasting. I don't know why. We want to know your thoughts, of course. If you're a Ring of Honor fan, or even if you're a WWE, just a wrestling fan in general, make sure you get your comments down below what you think of this, etc. That has been it from us, the British Fist, NJ. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching once again, and goodbye.